या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मीरारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। પૂજ્ય મા ભગવતી, પૂજ્ય શ્રી અરવિંદ, you all are the chosen children of our Divine Mother. Mother migrated her psychic from the world of mortality to the world of immortality before our very nose. Satprem was the representative of this mortal time, mortal space, and mortal humanity. And new destiny is to be created along with the new creation, individually and universally. Individual creation is the new body of the mother, and cosmic creation is the dynamic manifestation of supramental world. The world of Krishna consciousness was to be manifested on 24th of November 1926. It was the mandate given by Sri Aurobindo to the mother, though that world was ready to be descended down on earth, accessible to human mind and visible to the eyes of the people of this new creation. Sri Aurobindo categorically made it clear that we are not meant for this world of the gods, worlds of the demigods. We are meant for the supramental world. So the categorical difference that was for the first time by Sri Aurobindo understood on this earth during the course of his sadhana on 24th of November 1926. Next year, century of this Siddhi is to take place. This is time. 100 years of period is a time. So the time that is converted into new time. Time of mortal life is Kal, and timeless of the time, or time in the format of timeless rather, is immortality. And that immortality is created. So along with that immortality, new destiny is also bound to be created. How new velocity is applied to the new creation. Manifestation will have to accept energy, manifestation will have to accept velocity, and manifestation has to accept the relativity. If relativity is scientifically true, then that relativity has to be continued but in a different format for the next creation. So that is the destiny, and Satprem was confused at that time why he was given out of this picture. He was made just away from the real scenario, whatever might be the cause behind it, but is the part of destiny on the part of humanity, because representative of the humanity who has seen already the scenario of transition, the movement of transition, the migration of mortality into immortality, migration of time into timeless. So why it was so delayed? Why it was so delayed? And why mother's body, in spite of mother's clear-cut instruction, was not kept? So we cannot blame anybody. We cannot blame anybody. Provided we are neutral, we are translucent and we are transparent in our human mentality, limited mentality, then we should give benefit of doubt to everybody, because it is the force of the destiny that works through the instruments. Anybody, whosoever might be understanding, might not be understanding, might be understanding, half understanding, little understanding, we should not blame anybody. It is the force of the new destiny being created. So, whatever part disciples, people in the services of the mother there took and played is not our cup of tea to criticize, is not our accountability to evaluate, and is not our purview to analyze. But we have to accept anything and everything that took place in terms of mother's yoga, in terms of mother creation, in terms of mother's creating new world, new time, new space, and whatever is there, it is new, but it has also got new destiny that is also to be accepted by all of us. So the conclusion of this mind of cells is the real conclusion, that it is the time that has changed destiny too, and that destiny also we must accept. So that is the new reality. We don't know the rules of the new game. We are not umpire to analyze, to implement the rules of the new game. As instruments, we have to accept the game. So we have to accept the new rules too. The set of the new rules also has to be accepted. If we accept the game of new life, if we accept the game of supramental life, if we accept the game of supramental world, we must accept the entire code of conduct of this new game without criticizing, condemning, without finding and just recognizing responsible for anything else as such. Whatever might have taken place unexpectedly, just beyond our range of imagination and thinking, we are there to accept the new set of circumstances and new code of conduct, the new rules of games. That is what we are. Dwarfish people. We are below rational human beings. We think of ourselves to be rational. We possess rational mind, and we are just employing our own rationality to the set of the circumstances, to the rules of the games, to anything and everything that takes place as circumstances and time around us. But we should just stop. We should give a red signal to our this march, unbridled march. Our march of rationality is unbridled. We have to stop it, we have to give red signal to it and wait for a while. Wait for a while. So we are Attilas. This is also a Greek word. We are pygmies. We are pygmies. What is going to happen? Now, I was banished from the room of the mother for 6 months, and in which this scenario of the ultimate stage, scenario of ultimate peak of sadhana that was launched there, and I was kept out of this scenario either to view, to review, or to analyze. So I must not analyze without experiencing up till now continuously for 6,000 pages account. I could see with my own eyes the last chapter that was kept away from me. Last chapter was not brought within my review and within my purview. That might be my destiny, but it might be the destiny of the new world, because it is yet to be lived by the people who will be admitted into this new set of circumstances, into this new mode of living, into this new mode of humanity. So we are ordinary people, we are below rational people, it is not our cup of tea. Now what is going to happen? We all know the world situation. The population of China has just reached the billions mark, 1,000 million people every year. India makes 12 million more babies. It is geometric progression. No human device can stem this tide. These are the problems of the world at present. We are seeing, we are being under that burden. Still we cannot do anything. So why to bother right now about the humanity that is yet to emerge tomorrow, and what will be their destiny, what will be their fate, what will be their nature, what will be their way of life. We are not to bother. Simply we have to take note of it that something new has already been created, and that is only enough for dwarfies and pygmies like us. The whole world is full of little Attilas. The whole world at present is full of this sort of substandard humanity. It is substandard humanity. And here or outside, here in Pondicherry or outside world, the people who are living, they are all substandard. And substandard as compared to the divine code of conduct. Substandard in comparison with the play of timeless and play of infinite energy, the play of divinity here on the earth. So who are we to judge at present? For one does not really know. Satprem also understood. One does not really know whether they are humans or sometimes something else in disguise in a human body. Who are they? People living outside, for whom this new supramental world is being created by the mother, starting with her own body. The very first supramental body on human mold, on human earth, on mortal earth created, that was the body of mother. But we were kept away. Not only I myself was kept away, but entire humanity also was kept away, and kept away since that day, 24th of November 17 November 1973 till today. Entire humanity is also kept away. Humanity, any sample of humanity, people living outside the world, did not know what had happened, and don't know what is going on there, and what has been just given to us as a remarkable, marvelous gift. New age, new time, and divinity in the mold of humanity. That was granted to us, but we are totally unaware of it. Perhaps that is the real question. That is the real question for all of us to understand, to take into account. The earth is full of beings that are not human. At present, earth is full of beings, but they are not human. Still we are living in animality. Still we are subjected to ahar, nindra, bhaya and maithun, eating, drinking, getting married and dying. We are the people of this set of circumstances, this code of conduct. Without food we cannot live, without water we cannot live, without animality we cannot survive, without fear we cannot pass a single moment of our lifespan. So we are the victims of all these things, all these inhuman characteristics which are very common to animality. So are we humans or are we animals? We are sophisticated animals, living in a sophisticated, civilized way. But the track of life is not the track of humanity. The track of life is the track of animality. Question: the earth is full of beings that are not human. They are goats, see. They are goats or perhaps rats and rabbits, but not humans. They are animals, and animals of also of no importance. If horse is there, something is there. If bullock is there, something is utility is there. If peacock is there, something like beauty is there. Elephant is there, something is there of utility for the humanity. We are the animals living just like rabbits and rats, having no importance of our existence. We are so dark, and that is Attilas. Attilas is a word. It includes this sort of connotation that we are subhuman creatures. We are creatures. We are even not animals. So how can we claim to decide to review the journey of the divine on the earth? Journey of the divine on the earth. Journey of man, journey of animal is beyond our purview. So what about the journey of divine on the earth? They may have science, they may have science. Little human beings have science, democracy and religion, but they are not human. That is what Satprem understood after the demise of mother on 17th November 1973. They are very ingenious digestive tracts. No species is more fake. A rat is what it is without any pretense. Man is not what he is. He pretends to be a lot of things. Man pretends. Rat won't pretend. Even present man or present status of humanity is not comparable even with the animals, because they live natural life. They live life not of artificiality, whereas human beings are living life of artificiality. So what justice? Satprem realized after the demise of mother, Satprem realized that I have lost something. Have I lost something important, precious, experience as such? He realized. Because it is the play of new destiny, why should I complain? Why should I complain? It is unalterable. I cannot alter it. What is going to take place is going to take place. We cannot change the direction, nor we can change the intensity of it. So why to complain? Man is not what he is. He pretends to be a lot of things, with a Bible in his hand and a tie around his neck. Civilization. Bible in his hand. I am Archbishop, I am this, I am that, I am that, and tie and coat, I am civilized. But it's all fake. It's of no importance. What we are internally is to be known, what we are internally is to be lived, what we are internally is to be demonstrated. And let it be the real code of conduct for human beings. We should live as human beings. The humanity, ideals of humanity are quite away from us. They are quite away from us. Now, Satprem realized it. In the previous chapter, he might have criticized the people around mother, but now he realized in the last chapter of this mind of the cells. Man is not what he is. He pretends to be a lot of things with a Bible in his hand and a tie around his neck. Man and falsehood go together. Man and falsehood go together. We are still living falsehood in the name of civilization. We live in falsehood in the name of religion. We live subhuman standards in the name of all programmings of civilization, culture, and religion. Or rather, we are not yet man. Our falsehood is exploding in our face. That is exactly what is happening. Man is in the process of becoming what he is, and what is not will simply cease to be reality now. Now, time has changed. The time that was brought down, time that was generated, time that was activated, time that was remolded by mother, just offering her new body of the cellular transformation. The process of cellular transformation was the new methodology of birth that was implemented by the mother for the first time in the universe, first time in this world. So it is the new mutation that is granted to the entire humanity without employing evolutionary force. It is without employing conventional scientific evolution propounded by Darwin. It's a new track. Supramental descent and supramental life to be manifested at humanity level on the earth is a new track, is a new evolution. And Satprem later on wrote certain books, that is Evolution the Second. This is Evolution Second. That is over and above the evolution propounded by Darwin. Without a double, they will cease to be. Without a doubt, they will cease to be. But there are millions and millions of liars, and falsehood is so closely intermingled with truth that one cannot really imagine how it is divinely possible. Still, Satprem is not totally free of his own doubt. He thinks whether people living at present are eligible to receive this ex gratia boon given to the world, given to the existence by mother. We also doubt, still we also doubt whether people are really deserving to receive this boon of new life divine on the earth. Divinely, because humanity, to untangle this mess without eradicating the good along with the bad, we still hope that something green also will have to be burnt out with the dry. Everything dry that is to be burnt out is not the only phenomenon. Something green also has to be burnt out. That is the reality. But if we look closely, we realize with mother that the good is not any better than the bad. We feel that good is not better than the bad. It is the bad that prevails on the real life. It is not the good that prevails. Good is punished and bad is rewarded. Good is punished and bad is compensated. This is age, and if time will change, this age will have to change, and time and age both will change. The code of conduct, the real way of life, that also will have to change. It is the same quagmire of something which is not what it is supposed to be, either at its best or at its worst. What will happen to the present humanity is unpredictable. I cannot predict, and no one can predict. In evolutionary terms, it is a certain cellular combination. In evolutionary terms, what is what is just placed before me for my understanding up till now, accepting last 6 months of the human life of mother on the earth. If I can just review the whole of the span of knowledge, experience, view, and presentation by the divine before me, I just synthesize, I just integrate, then what will be my achievement, what will be my acquisition, what will be my gain of my this experience of noting down and taking true genuine cognizance of the entire scenario of the lifespan of mother just at a very crucial stage after Sri Aurobindo's passing away. Cellular combination, neither good nor bad, which has grabbed itself in intellect. Simply, I have to grab everything with intelligence, philosophy, microscopes, religion, and certain number of other ingredients which we can value as we like. But despite the appearance, our evaluation of them has no definite relevance to the species any more than the gospels of the misdeeds of little fishes had any relevance to the making of mammals. Dwarfish humanity achieved so many things, but as compared to the tomorrow's scenario, it has no relevance whatsoever. It's a categorical difference between present today and invisible and unaccessible tomorrow. We cannot assess it, estimate it. So, as far as the soaring out of the just is concerned, where exactly are those just? The apocalypse. Mother said in 60, now Satprem reviewed his own experiences in the light of the mother's utterances of 1960 in 1973. There are even people who foresee the end of the earth. There are people on the earth who can foresee the earth. There are people who can foresee the death of mother. That now mother is 92. She will die at any time. She will die at any time. Now it is the time for death. It is not the time for transformation. Not the time for transfiguration. It is the time of death. Mother is not young. But that is nonsense, mother said. That is nonsense. Said mother in her simple language, because the earth was made for a certain purpose. Mother says in 60, earth was made for a certain purpose. It was not created purposelessly. Her simple language, because the earth was made for a certain purpose, so it won't disappear before certain things are accomplished. It will not disappear. It will have to serve its own purpose. But our accountability is to find out what was the purpose of the divine. Living time of our lifespan, we must have a little bit of vision and wisdom to realize the divine purpose behind it. And divine purpose is destiny. Our destiny is divine purpose. We should not condemn our destiny. We should not just reject our destiny. We should not rebuke our destiny, retort our destiny, revolt against our destiny. We should accept it. It is the divine will. We should accept it. It is for the tomorrow's better. If it appears to be today's punishment, but it will be tomorrow's better gain. That is what mother says, a certain purpose, so it won't disappear before certain things are accomplished, but there might be, mother stops there, changes, there might be changes. there will be changes, and changes are beyond our expectation. Earth shall be unexpectedly changed. That is what the future of humanity after departure of Mother this way, whatever phenomenon, whatever set of circumstances created or occurred, I should not analyze. But this is the destiny of the entire humanity, and entire humanity will have to accept it tomorrow. But whatever accomplished by the mother was genuinely accomplished, and it is for us to see tomorrow. It might be earlier or it might be later, but what was completed and accomplished by the mother will be our privilege of tomorrow's life divine. What does the little cell think of all this? Satprem tries to remember. What does the little cell think of all this? Whatever has been up till now accomplished by the mother, in toto, if I can think over, if I can just summarize, if I can synthesize, then Satprem remembers mother's quote of 66, men don't know, they should know, but they don't. That things have a consciousness and a power of manifestation of their own. Everything, every occurrence, every set of circumstances, that is the time in motion, that is the time in velocity, has its own manifestation, has right to manifest itself in its own way. Time is also energy. If energy has right to manifest itself, time is also hidden energy. In action has also this privilege to manifest itself. That is what cell understands. Human cells in the body of the mother at the time of this transformation after 1950 to 73 has understood this, and that is what I could also understand from the different quotes of the mother. And now mother says, power of manifestation of their own, and that all this destructive devices of the divine, devices of the divine put into mortal form. It is in the mortal form, so mortal mind can understand, but the real device, the energy is the divine to make and to enable the energy to manifest itself. Energy without the decision of the divine, without the determination of the divine, can't manifest. Lord, thou shalt wilt, I manifest, I execute. So what is execution? Execution is a manifestation. So energy also cannot manifest itself of its own. Energy also can manifest under the divine will. That is what mother emphatically says. Their utilization, and even if man don't want to use them, there is a force stronger than they are. There is a force of divine will which is stronger than they are. They cannot resist. Hostility cannot survive. Negativity cannot survive. Sin cannot survive if there is divine will to manifest. So mother left her body on that particular day. What happens, why happens, how it happened is not your question. That was mother indicated to in 60. Don't want to use them. There is a force stronger than they are which compels them to use them, which compels them to use anyway. But it is the divine way that can only be imposed on the existence. So this might be also the divine will that might have been imposed on existence, and at the time of the mother's departure, at the time of mother's body, cocoon, that was given samadhi in this way, is also the part of future destiny that is yet to be manifested.